What is essential? I'm going to discuss this very important question in more depth, but before I do, I wanted to frame this episode. Over the last 6 or 7 years since I started my personal development journey, I've read round about 100 books now, and I've definitely started to see a number of common themes and threads that run through similar books when they're written about similar subjects or similar areas of personal development. This question itself, or this idea, directly comes from a book by Greg McKeown called Essentialism. But the idea is also talked about by other productivity thought leaders like Robin Sharma, Brian Tracy, Darren Hardy. And I've heard them discuss this idea about looking at the key activities that can really move the needle forward in your life. Another business philosophy that really touches on this as well is the 80-20 rule. 80% of your results are going to come from 20% off your activities. So what are the essential activities that are going to get you the highest amount of results? Now, I'm not going to directly break down Greg McKeown's book here, Essentialism. I just want to talk about this one question. What is essential? I tend to ask myself this question in a lot of different areas of my life, not just to do with productivity. I've asked it to do with relationships. I've asked it to do with my own health and fitness. I've asked it to do when I'm doing projects, obviously with work related. And just really asked it about days. And it is a question that you can ask not only about what you're going to do today, but what you can do the next week, month, year. I find this question, what is essential, is quite important for you to get really deep into what you can leverage to get the most results out of a project, out of a relationship, out of your day. I also find that asking this question to get that list of what is essential also shows you something quite important. What is not essential? So while this question is quite powerful, the most powerful part of it, for me asking it to myself, is actually seeing the amount of things that I do on a daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly basis that are not on the essential part of what I'm doing. It's a little bit of an eye-opening exercise, and out of the 100 or so books that I've read, it's definitely something that you see a lot being mentioned, and not necessarily being described as what is essential, but really using some sort of formula or using a productivity sheet to work out what the key leverages are in your day, your week, your month, your year that are going to help you become a better person, help you make decisions, help you move your life forward. So that's where I'm going to leave this very, very short episode today, because I'm going to try to maybe do 100 of these over the next coming year or so, where I just talk about some of the little small snippet key lessons that I've learned through reading round about 25 books a year over the last 6 or 7 years, and I've really started to try to collect my thoughts in journals and also on the channel here about ideas, strategies, tips and techniques that I've learned. This one, what is essential, is definitely at the forefront of my thinking on a daily basis, and that's why I wanted to share it first. If you liked this video, please go ahead and hit that button. Also, if you want to come along on this journey and hear me talk about other lessons I've learned, hear me talk about stoicism, hear me talk about business and marketing ideas, hear me talk about supplements and trying different kind of proteins or whatever it is I'm doing in my struggling to succeed journey, hit that subscribe button and join along. Thanks very much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Make it a good one.